Well, let's get the very latest live now from Tripoli. Joining us on the line, Yunus al-Fenadi, who's lived in the capital. Yunus, good morning to you. What sort of a night was it there in Tripoli?
Good morning. Tripoli and all Libyan cities have celebrated the end of a dictator, and I think they have all the power and the energy now to start a new era for a new country. Libya now is completely free, and the Libyan people are free, wishing and hoping and working seriously to build a new country. Libya was damaged by this dictator, and we need a lot of power and a lot of time to rebuild it again. And this holiday, Friday, for us as a Muslims, we should thank God for this victory and for this achievement. Also, we would like to thank the Libyan people and the Libyan youth and the Arab countries and also the international community. This community who offered us all the assistance and respected our humanity and respected our lives, so that they supported us to get rid of this dictator.
Is there any feeling there, Yunus, at Gaddafi's death that he should have been captured alive so he could have faced trial in an international court, gone to The Hague and answered for his crimes?
Okay, I sometimes I feel that theoretically we can do that, but practically it's very difficult to achieve that point, because these people who are fighting, they are not an official army. They don't know what's the point. They are just a general and ordinary people. And in such a revolution like the Libyan revolution, you can't control and achieve what you want. For example, this is not strange. Even if we go back to the history and see to the French Revolution, we can see that the Queen Marie Antoinette, she was brought to the Concorde Square in Paris, and she was killed there, and people cheering and feeling, expressing all the happiness of that day.
So, is there going to be a difficulty when you turn from that period of revolution and from armed resistance, and then as the NTC gains power, becomes a government? Are you confident that that can be done safely, peacefully?
Listen, Libya and Libyans are not different. They are a part of this world, and we have to learn from the past lessons and many other countries' lessons in this respect. Many countries have experienced such a situation like the Libyans now, and I am sure that Libya has many expertise and many people who love to build their own country, and this love will be transferred to practical work. And I am sure, I feel very confident that Libya will shine again as a paradise in the region. Libya will be an ambassador of peace and love, and ambassador of everything good and new for the humanity.
Yunus al-Fenadi joining us live there in Tripoli. Thank you very much indeed for your views this morning here on Sunrise. Now, until last week, our correspondent Alex Rossi was in Sirte as the anti-Gaddafi fighters closed in. He joins us now live. And Alex, obviously an indication as to why that fighting had been so hard-line, that the resistance had been so tenacious. Was there any indication to those NTC fighters that Gaddafi had been hiding there?
Mark, Sirte, remember, had been surrounded for weeks. There had been attempts to negotiate with the people inside, but those had failed. It had been circled off from the east, the west and the south. And remember, there was this blockade as well, this naval blockade in the north. Now, when they tried to go into the city, very stiff resistance. I suppose that was the only indication of the prize that was inside the city. But according to the commanders that I spoke to, well, I was there for what, nearly 3 weeks, they thought that reflected the fact that Moctezum, Gaddafi, was inside the city. They'd picked up radio communications that he was inside, but there was no indication that Colonel Gaddafi himself was inside. Although a few days before I left, so about 7, 8, 9 days